Episode 120. Matt here from the PT Profit Leverage and Lifestyle Show. I'm pumped to give you guys some more value today. We're going to go through how to go from fully booked and burnt out to running a fitness business that scales without you. So I've been able to do this myself with my fitness business. I went from 0 to 15K per week, being completely removed from PT sessions within 2 years. And then I also opened up my own gym as well, which I didn't do any sessions for a while actually. I eventually went back into doing sessions because I wanted to scale back down, so I removed some of my team members. But yeah, I was completely removed from the business, apart from just making bigger decisions. Because we had a team of 12 trainers slash had a salesperson, content person. I was doing all the back end systems and a little bit of sales as well, to be honest. So I'm going to show you how you can go from roughly around 10K upwards of 30, 40, 50K per month, which is what I did. So before we get into that, personal update, we've had an absolute nightmare of a week. We had our washing machine break today, and yesterday our dryer broke. So I've got my handyman tools on my toolkit, and I didn't fix anything. I just went and bought some new stuff. I wish I could say I'd be a handyman, but yeah, far, far from it. I'd rather just go buy a new one. But anyway, it's done now. The house is pretty much all set up. I think I've just got to put the roof on the house. Oh, not the roof on the house. The roof on the dog house actually, well, the dog kennel, and then he'll be all moved in as well. So it's exciting times. So let's get into today's episode. So I've talked about this a couple of episodes ago about the actual hardest part about being a PT is when you actually get to around that 10K per month mark and you're basically fully booked and you don't have a whole lot of time to do sales marketing. So you're burnt out, you have no extra income growth, so it just feels not boring, but it feels a little bit stagnant, a little bit, well, I suppose a little bit boring. I suppose you're just doing the same thing week in, week out, training the same clients. There's no new ones coming through. Um, nothing different, I suppose. So yeah, but being fully booked basically sounds like the goal, which it is for a lot of people, but then you realize it just means you've hit the ceiling of what you can do alone, and there's nowhere to go unless you create leverage, which you can either start scaling online, of course, or you can and get some time back that way and move some of your face-to-face clients to online, or you can obviously hire a team to do some sessions for you. Both of them work. It just depends which one you want to do. So um, a lot of the time, PTs will try and take on more work themselves. But of course, you can raise your prices, of course, which you obviously do want to do, but you can only raise your pricing so much, right? Um, None of that essentially works unless you've got the consistent flow of the right clients coming in. Now, common theme here, we're going to talk about ads. Ads is the way to go. Um, so if you want to get to 20, 30, 50K per month, and you're currently at around 10K per month, the only way that I know of is to do paid advertising. I mean, I went to 50K per month without any paid advertising, but I was in like 6 different gyms, and I had 12 trainers working for me. So there was actually quite a small amount of profit left over after that. So realistically, you could absolutely get to 30 or even 50K a month on your own, but you need to have a leveraged business model, which means like you'd have to have a hybrid model, which is majority of it done online, and some face-to-face aspect, or very small amounts of face-to-face. So the PTs who can break 20, 30, even 50K per month, they're not necessarily working harder. They just built a system that actually attracts clients in a predictable way. And the way to do that is, in my opinion, the best way right now is through paid advertising. And one of the biggest things that I'm focusing on right now in my business is done for you ad management. Because I wouldn't say I'm an expert on, but I'm pretty good at ads, especially for personal trainers. So if this is you right now and you're basically at the income ceiling and you don't know where to go from here, I'd invite you to send me a message, book in a call with me, or apply to work with us. We can audit your business and see if we can actually help you. We're going to help you create leverage and then implement a ad system that gives you predictable leads, predictable clients on not on autopilot, but like on demand. That's probably a better word. But we're going to do this stuff for you. So again, only kind of reach out to us if you're already doing around 8 to 10K per month and you want to get to around 30K or even up to 50K per month. I want to work with a few people that are on a higher playing field, um, because at the end of the day, you will need to spend some money on ads to do this. You need to have the cash flow behind you. So, um, in a short summary, essentially, the problem that a lot of PTs have is they don't know where their next client is coming from. They don't have any predictable way of knowing where that is. And if you're getting to that point where you're almost fully booked, which is great, well done for you. But sometimes soon, and where I've experienced it myself, some of my clients have experienced it, you're going to get burnt out. And it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when that's going to happen. And if you want to be able to scale a business, a proper business, not just a glorified job, you need to create leverage and you need to find a way to get predictable leads, predictable clients coming through the door week in, week out. That's how you're going to grow the income. And the only way to do that is through paid advertising. Just think about how good it would be if you could spend, $100 a week and get $1,000 a week, a 10x return on investment. You spend $1,000 a week, you get 10K. Could you imagine if you spent $1,000 and made 10K that week? It would just be unreal. And like I've been lucky enough to experience that type of stuff quite regularly, to be honest. So I wanted to share what it's like and how it's possible for you guys as well. So we can either do a done for you option, or I can just teach you how to do it yourself. So if you prefer just to do it yourself and I can just teach you, and we've also got that option for you as well. But the point here is you're not going to get to 50K per month or 30K per month doing everything yourself. You need to be able to learn how to leverage your time, and you need to learn how to get predictable leads, predictable clients coming through. And the best way to do that is through paid ads. I rest my case. Send me a message right now if you want to learn how to do paid advertising yourself to get unstuck from the unstable industry that everyone, quote, thinks it is. But the only way to get a predictable income is if you have consistent lead flow, consistent clients. And the best way to do that right now is through paid advertising. So I'll see you in the DMs. Send me a message right now, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.